Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is August 27th. Another blood day out here in these streets. Shout out to my man John Hill, aka Default, for this. I don't know why he's asking me to play Black Eyed Peas, My Humps, but hey, I'm playing it for you, bro. Thanks for the song request, and thanks for supporting the channel even more by subscribing to that premium membership. What's up, people? Hope everyone's doing well today, and welcome to another episode. We saw what Powell said this morning. If you didn't hear, he's basically saying that the Fed is going to make additional accommodations to make sure that inflation stays where it's at and to keep interest rates low for a significant period of time. What's new? Like we knew that was going to happen. There's no other route for the Federal Reserve. They painted themselves into a corner, and they have to keep these interest rates where they are or lower, and inflation supposedly at 2%. That just means it's going to be like 8%. They're just not going to tell you that. Inflation is the way the Fed steals your wealth, but unfortunately that didn't sit well with the crypto markets, and we'll try to parse through that here in a second. We'll take a look at this out of News BTC about Bitcoin plunging following a failed breakout. Is this a pump fake? Are we heading higher? I'll let you guys know here in a few minutes. Also, Coinbase and Circle unveil new upgrades. USDC stablecoin, a coin you might be wanting to utilize here in a second if we continue to head lower. Might want to go to the sidelines so you can accumulate more tokens at a lower price and then benefit from it going back up. So I don't know, we'll talk about what's going on with the upgrades over there at USDC. And lastly, this is really big news. Telos inks a deal with a real estate firm out there in Croatia. They're going to be tokenizing $30 million, or I should say 30 million euros worth of Croatia vacation real estate. This is big news, guys. Telos yet again doing their thing, and we'll take a look at this press release. This is hot off the press. All three articles coming up on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. Let's get it. Before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Whoa, look at what we got today. Sea of red. And this is when you go to work. I hope you guys have some dry powder to take advantage of this situation. But look at this. Bitcoin down 2.7%. Ethereum down 3.3%. But that is not the story to tell here today. We've got the altcoins getting slaughtered. XRP down 7.3%. Litecoin down 6.2%. EOS down 7.77%. Is that a good sign? I don't know. Cardano down 10%. Link down 7%. Lind is down as well. Lind is down over 15%. As you guys can see here. Wow. I mean, it was up though. Had a really crazy run up. I was taking profit out of it all the way up. Took some yesterday as well. You can't love these tokens, guys. You got to purely be in this to accumulate more coins. That's the whole key. So you don't want to get too emotionally attached to any of these cryptocurrency pairs, because it's all purely speculation at this point. But if you're tuning in to my channel, I'm going to give you the best ways and best tools to make a good bag out of this whole situation, how to navigate it. If we take a look at the charts, look at this pump fake, guys. And this was off the backs. I'm just going to circle this. And this is off the backs of what Powell said this morning, announcing that the Fed has a new approach to fight inflation. This is so crazy because it's all smoke and mirrors, guys. Because this means that the central bank will be more inclined to allow inflation to run higher than its standard 2% target and before hiking interest rates. Move the goalposts. That's all they do. That's what they do every single time. Moving the goalposts is really their job. So we saw a pump fake upwards, and we'll discuss whether this was a short squeeze, meaning people were short, got scared, and covered their short positions. That means they have to buy back those stocks, which causes a move up, honestly. We'll talk about whether that's the case or if this is a pump fake to get all the shorts out so that the market can go lower. We will have to see here. I'll keep an eye out on this, and I'll give you my two Satoshis on it as this occurs. But at this point, we haven't broken this 11,098 bucks. Very close, this candle. This is on the 1 hour. Very close. So let's see what happens. Maybe the bulls can come in and rescue us, but so far not looking too good. And in addition to that, we have the miners stepping up their selling pressure as well. All this can cause some big breaks in technical analysis, which can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If we see a break because of something else, technically that causes other individuals who look at the same technicals to follow suit. So that's possibly what's happening here. But this article out of News BTC talks about Bitcoin being caught in the throes of some immense turbulence throughout the past few days. This volatility has primarily favored sellers, and today's price action has only further enhanced the notion that further downside may be imminent. Following a speech from the Federal Reserve Chairman earlier today regarding the US dollar's inflation, Bitcoin and most other macro assets rallied higher, with Bitcoin surging from lows of 11,200 all the way up to 11,600 in a matter of an hour. This movement was short-lived though, as the rejection it posted at 11,600 caused it to see a rapid decline back towards its recent lows, and this has resulted, guys, in the cryptocurrency flashing some intense signs of technical weakness, with one analyst now noting that a movement towards 10.5 is imminent. That's where I'm looking at, guys. I'm trying to keep my eye out on that, because if we break 11,000, 10,500 is around the corner. Data suggests that miners are beginning to move Bitcoin into exchanges at a rapid pace. And the article goes on to talk about a break below the 11,000 and 10,500 area would put it at risk at seeing a decline beneath 10,000. It absolutely would. And so this is a pivotal point for you guys. At least for me, I can't speak for you, but for me, this is a pivotal point, because if we breach the 10,500, I'm moving to the sidelines. 80% of my active portfolio, I have to move to the sidelines and wait it out, because at that point, we break 10.5, we're going to see like 9.6, 9.5, 9.4 as a new price to hit the tape. I'm just being honest with you. So you can't say I didn't warn you. This channel is not a everything to the moon, Bitcoin about to go to $1 million. Every thumbnail is that. Not here. I'm going to give you the real and help prepare you to make a sound decision on what to do next. For me, technically speaking, the line in the sand is 10.5. If we see anything lower than that, I got to get out of there. Next article out of the block, Coinbase and Circle unveil new upgrades to the USDC stablecoin. Looks like Coinbase has announced an upgrade version of the USDC stablecoin, which is managed by the Centre Consortium, including the addition of the so-called gasless SINs. The USDC 2.0 update will allow services to offer USDC support to pay transaction fees known as the gas on Ethereum. The blog post stated that this will allow developers to either provide that service themselves or allow a third-party service to pay for the related fees. In other words, developers can either pay for the fees on behalf of the customer or present and deduct the fees in USDC. Why even go through all of this when there are a number of blockchains that have feeless transactions built into their protocol? I don't understand why we're having this conversation, but we are. I think it will soon change though. USDT is already on many other blockchains that don't have fees on their transactions. So I'm just waiting to see if USDC will make the same move. The upgrade also includes some security-focused updates. USDC 2.0 introduces a new set of on-chain multiple signature contracts, including new consensus mechanisms, which will help to improve the resiliency and growth of Centra and shift offline human processes into on-chain multiple signature processes. Don't forget, though, just be aware that USDC, that company that runs that stablecoin, they actually froze some accounts about a month and a half ago. They actually froze some people's accounts. We don't know who those individuals were, but I'm assuming they had been doing chain analysis on them and figured out that those coins were illegal or whatever the case may be. So they do have the ability to freeze your assets on the USDC token. Don't forget that USDT can do that as well. Just keep that in mind. I think USDT has only done that 1 or 2 times. USDC, though, has done it more than that. So just keep that in mind when you're going to cash. And lastly, we have a big announcement from Telos out of that community. It looks like they've landed a deal with Katalyo. which they have this like no coding type of interface where you can automate operations and build digital products without writing a single line of code. So Telos blockchain is tokenizing real estate property valued at around 30 million euro off the coast of Croatia. This is big because they're growing their blockchain capabilities with a new way to invest in Croatia vacation properties via a DApp developer. Katalyo will be using the Telos blockchain to tokenize real estate in Croatia. This is again worth around 30 million euro. The properties are located on the coast of Croatia, one of the most beautiful places in Europe to live and visit. Several Croatian real estate portfolios will be tokenized on the blockchain, with token holders receiving dividends in the form of fiat-based stablecoins generated from rental revenue. 2 tokens will be issued, one representing ownership of the real estate and the second a fiat-based stablecoin for dividend payouts. The Katalyo platform will support the entire end-to-end process of investing, including KYC AML, and give investors the ability to sell their shares via a smart contract. Douglas Horn, who I've had on the show many times, and he's actually coming back on to the show very soon because I'm going to have him explain some very critical details about Telos that I don't think many people are even highlighting. So I'm going to have Doug back on, but he said in this article, we are at the dawn of a tokenization revolutionizing the real estate industry. Telos has been building tool sets to make it easier for developers to create instantaneous, feeless, you hear that? Feeless, transparent, and governized tokens for economies, as well as the adjacent tools like DeFi, cross-chain transactions, decentralized data storage, and oracles that increase their value even further. With Katalyo now bringing their innovative no-code development suite to Telos, he expects to see an explosion of new tokenized projects. The co-founder of Katalyo said that Telos is one of the most advanced blockchains for performance and is extremely well suited for tokenizing real estate. He goes on to say, with Telos, we have the tools we need to support sophisticated platforms, which helps us welcome investors to the Croatian real estate market. If you guys didn't know, Telos currently supports 10,000 transactions per second with 0 transaction fees versus 14 transactions per second on Ethereum. I don't even know where to go with that. Whatever. You guys hopefully understand what's going on here. But great news for Telos. They are doing some crazy things. They actually just, and this was mind-blowing. I saw on Twitter, Telos actually put out a new way for you to buy Telos. You dig this? All you have to do is buy EOS and then send your EOS to an EOS account called Trade for Telos. In the memo, your Telos account, and boom, it's going to make the conversion and give you Telos tokens right there. No website to go to, no any of that. I mean, it's just crazy. So hope you guys are accumulating this token, this hidden gem, ranked number 2 on blocktivity.info. Great to hear Telos doing that. They are one of my sponsors. The community sponsored me, not one individual, not a company, but the community sponsored Crypto Bloods channel. So much appreciation and shout out to the Telos community. And speaking of that, Telos, I will be giving away 1,000 Telos tomorrow. So make sure you guys create your account. I'll leave a link in the description below to give you the steps to go through and create your free account on the Telos blockchain. And all you have to do is send me your account name, your wallet address on Telos, and you are going to be entered to win 1,000 Telos tomorrow. I'm going to randomize that, and at this time I'm going to actually do it live. You'll see right there who is winning this giveaway. Check out the link in the description below for that. That's pretty much it for today. I just want to give one more PSA about the free service, your chance to have the algo that I trade, that I develop on DoDex. Send me your API keys, sign up with the link below, create your API keys, and you have to fund your account with USDT. I forgot to make that mention. So if you've already funded your account with Bitcoin, you're going to have to swap that out and swap for USDT and send back. Right now, they're only supporting the ERC20 USDT token. Just understand that. Do not send USDT from the Omni network, Bitcoin, or any other. It's only the USDT Ethereum ERC20 token. So convert over that, fund your account, and we're going to be going live tonight. For those who have already sent me their credentials and everything, you get 1 month free. All right. That's pretty much it though, ladies and gents. Shout out again to my main man, John Hill, one of my YouTube premium members, for the song request, Black Eyed Peas, My Humps. If you found this video informative, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here. Holla!